As you already know, I'm Aki. So in this video, I'll be explaining the different sizes of flat bottom pouches that we have. Flat bottom pouches are a little bigger than normal stand-up pouch. And we've done a video for normal stand-up pouches before. But in this video, we'll be focusing on normal flat bottom pouches. And with this my friendly ruler and our plain flat bottom pouches, I've been explaining to you, I'll be showing you the different sizes we have and show you the measurement before moving to show you what they will scale for different products. Stay tuned. Now I'll start from the smallest pouch, which is the 10 by 20. Now this is the 10 by 20. Now let me explain this ruler to you. This is a millimeter ruler. Now this is 100 millimeter, which is 10 centimeter. This is 200 millimeter, which is 20 centimeter. Same thing goes here. 100 is actually 10 centimeter. 200 millimeter is actually 20 centimeter. 300 millimeter is actually 30 centimeter. And so it goes. So let's start with the 10 by 20. Now, look at it here. This is 100 millimeter, which is 10 centimeter. This is 200 millimeter, which is 20 centimeter. So this is 10 by 20 centimeter flat bottom pouch with side gusset. The bottom is flat and there's a side gusset. So we move on to the next size, which is 12 by 22 centimeter pouch. Now, we look at it. Now this is, remember I said this is 10 centimeter, 100 millimeter, 200 millimeter, this is 20 centimeter. Now 21, 22. Now this is 22 by 12. This is 11 and this is 12. So 12 by 22 centimeter flat bottom. Bottom is flat. There's a gusset. 12 by 22 centimeter flat bottom. Now we move to the next side, which is the 14 by 24 centimeter pouch. As you can see, 20 centimeter, that's 200 millimeter, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 and this is 10 centimeter, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 centimeter, 14 by 24 centimeter flat bottom pouch with gusset. We move on to the next side, which is the 16 by 26 centimeter flat bottom pouch. 10 centimeter, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 by 21, 200 millimeter, that's 20 centimeter, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 by 16 by 26 centimeter flat bottom pouch. Then we'll move to the next size, which is the 18 by 28. Don't forget 18, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 28, 200, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 centimeter flat bottom pouch. Then we'll move to the biggest size we have, which is the 20 by 30 centimeter flat bottom pouch. This is the 30, 300, 30 centimeter, and then 20, 10, 20, 100 is 10 centimeter. This is a millimeter, don't forget. 200 millimeter is actually 20 centimeter. So 20 centimeter by 30 centimeter. And there you have it. They are all flat bottom with gusset. They all have gusset. Thank you for watching. So I'll be starting with the 10 by 22 centimeter pouch. This is the 10 by 22 flat bottom pouch, and when put on the scale, it's scaled 314 grams. So this scales 314 grams. 10 by 22 centimeter flat bottom pouch. You can scale more, you can scale less. You know, this is Gary. Gary is flakes. It's not as dense as powder. If it is a more finer powder, it is obviously going to scale more than 314 grams, probably around 400 grams or so. And it's not that filled to the brim. 10 by 22 centimeter pouch, scaled 340 grams, 14 grams. Then I'll move to the 12 by 22 centimeter flat bottom pouches. Now, this one scaled 474 grams. 474 grams, and it's not completely filled to the brim. So probably to the brim is around 30 grams or so, and that will be 500 grams. So if it is powder, obviously it's going to be much more heavier than this, much denser than this Gary. So it's going to scale more if it is a fine powder. This is Gary. Once again, it is flakes. It is not that heavy. I'm intentionally using Gary. So this scale 475 grams for Gary. The 12 by 22 centimeter pouch, flat bottom pouch, scaled 474 grams. 475, 474, 475 grams. Then I'll be moving to the 14 by 24 centimeter flat bottom pouch. This one is scaling 632 grams. Obviously, can be bumped up to 650 grams, but filling it decently with Gary flakes is scaling 632 grams. So if the fiber is finer, is much more denser, in probably 700 or 670 grams or so. So 632 grams for the 12 by 24 centimeter flat bottom pouch. So the next on the line is the 1626 flat bottom pouch with Gusset. Now this pouch scaled 1.15 kg, that is 1150 grams. Now this is filled almost to the brim. So obviously you can just make it scale 1 kg by reducing where you fill the product up to. Now remember, this is Gary flakes, cassava flakes. It is not as heavy like powder flour. Powder flour is obviously more heavy than this. So if you're using something as fine as flour or salt or sugar, obviously it's going to scale more than 1.15 kg. But this is a good pouch for 1 kg of any kind of powder. 1626 centimeter pouch, 1.15 kg. Then the next pouch I'll be moving to is the 18 by 28 centimeter pouch. 18 by 28. This is bigger than the other one, obviously. So this scaled 1.4 kg. This is 1.4 kg. So then this is Gary. So if it is a fine powder, probably 1.5 kg, something like that. So this is the pouch you want to go for. If you want to make 1.1 kg, 1.2 kg, 1.3 kg, 1.4 kg, and you want it to fit in comfortably without it being too tight, this is the pouch you want to go for. 1.4 kg for anything powder. 1.4 kg, 18 by 28 centimeter pouch. Remember, this is a flat bottom, not the normal doy pack, not the normal stand-up pouch. This is a flat bottom pouch. It has a gusset that makes it take much more content. 1.4 kg. Then I'll be moving to the biggest size and the last size we have, which is the 20 by 30 centimeter pouch. Now, this pouch filled with Gary scaled 1.970 kg. That is approximately 2 kg. Remember, this is Gary flakes. If it's a fine powder, it's going to be more heavier, so it's going to scale more. 1.970 kg, 1.970, so like that's like 2 kg. 20 by 30 centimeter flat bottom pouch. Scaled 1.970 kg. That's 2 kg basically. So thank you. That's it for the flat bottom pouches.